Do you think? What did you think you can go low?
How about all the above?
What draft is?
To change a game, but to transform a franchise. I've been in your shoes. And one thing I know is that this is only the beginning. Your new path starts tonight at the 2025 NBA Draft.
Thank you, AD. They've waited their whole lives for this moment, and tonight they dress like they belong in it, with swagger tailored for the spotlight. Of course, there's Ace Bailey, Dylan Harper, and then there's Cooper Flagg, understated and cool, even with the weight of tonight. It's all part of a celebratory evening where this has been years in the making. As we welcome you to the 2025 NBA Draft presented by State Farm, alongside basketball analyst Jay Billis, 2008 champ and 2003 first-round pick.
You don't waste my pick, bro.
I swear, bro, if they waste my pick, I'm gonna be cheesed. We have the 9th pick. We could actually get some shit. Genuinely.
Bro, like, with this lineup, Brooklyn's gonna be stacked this year, no?
I'm not gonna lie.
They could trade for these.
They're not going to yet. I don't think. Actually, I don't know. They
Like,
probably
when
will.
they draft them, they
Most
can
likely.
trade them.
Yeah.
5 players in one draft. Four.
Right.
No, 5. No, 4.
Nah, fam, they have too many picks, bro. Like, this is weird.
Good evening.
I get they draft.
Welcome to the 2025 NBA Draft. From big cities to small towns, basketball is played and followed everywhere.
Bro, no team should have this many
The
picks.
very best basketball was played in the heartland of
But that's the thing,
America.
though. It's the Brooklyn Nets, bro. They stink.
500,000 people in a city of 700,000 turned out in Oklahoma City for the Thunder's championship parade. That was yet another amazing example.
Yo, why they booing?
of
Such
can
haters.
evoke enormous passion
You know who
and
they
bring
wanted
people
to win.
together.
Right, we all know who they wanted to
The
win.
Thunder were the second youngest championship team in NBA history. But what they lacked
Second youngest? Damn, who's
they
number
more
one?
than made up for
I think
in
it's the,
unselfish play and a team-first
Michael
mentality.
Jordan's,
7 years ago,
Bulls.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander,
Really?
the league's MVP, scoring champion, and finals MVP, walked across this stage as the 11th pick in the draft. He and his teammates spent countless hours in the gym watching film and pushing themselves to be the very best. Which of the players drafted tonight will be the next key piece of a championship team? With
Come on, man.
champions over the past 7 years, welcome to a new era of NBA basketball where every team has a shot.
Let's go.
Which team will emerge as next season's champion? The competition begins tonight, so let's get started. The first pick in the 2025 NBA Draft belongs to the Dallas Mavericks, who have 5 minutes to make their selection.
Oh, man. They got 5 minutes to make their selection?
Commissioner, thank you. The Dallas Mavericks.
The Dallas Mavericks got 5 minutes to make their selection. They get the first pick.
The number 1 pick.
Who do you think is going number 1?
At the connection section, it's brought to you by AT&T. These recruited fans, they came to support the whole
Surely they pick Cooper Flagg.
They have being inside Barclays Center as they're about
I'm not gonna lie, if they don't pick Cooper Flagg,
across this stage and into the NBA. But it's been
whoever-
a season for
Yeah, I
the
feel like they're
Mavericks.
picking the
They
end and just
miraculously
trade them,
jumped
too.
10 spots.
Whoever the Dallas GM is,
By a lottery winner in
yo, you're gonna need 24-hour security, bro. If they don't pick Cooper Flagg.
Turbulent season. Here's how we got here.
Yo.
Obviously, we're going to be in finals, but we need to have a hell of a season.
The Mavericks are trading Luka Doncic.
Yo, we're watching the draft.
The most stunning trade in NBA history.
I didn't know that Luka was important to the fan base. I didn't quite know to what level.
He's a man full of emotions tonight.
Surely they pick Cooper Flag number 1. Surely.
Number 1 pick, Dallas Mavericks. With the first pick.
We get to take a peek now inside the Dallas Draft headquarters. They look pretty happy here, Perk.
Nah, I swear to God, if they don't, whoever the GM of the Dallas Mavericks should have 24-hour security. You're gonna need 24 hours.
But the state of Dallas, at this point, this franchise and this organization, they're expecting Cooper Flag to come in and make an immediate impact because they have playoff expectations.
Absolutely, and he will. They're a legit title contender, and with adding a generational player like Cooper Flag with what they already have, and the Kyrie Irving who's going to be back, Anthony Davis, who's
his head to be in the middle of
one of the best
Dallas.
two-way players in the game. To me, a top 10 power forward of all time. We'll get into that later, but you have the front with Lively and Gafford.
2 minutes.
This man, they're legit
2
title
minutes.
contenders.
Dallas got 2
And
minutes.
they got something to look forward to. Some belief.
Yo, the Raptors have the 9th pick. Yo, we better not waste it, bro. We better not. This is a good draft class. We have a chance to get a real good player that we can build.
Player in this draft class, the pride of Pine Tree State, Cooper Flag. He's been shaped by his upbringing, really into the Maine man here. Cooper calls Newport, Maine home. It's a small town half an hour outside of Bangor with a population of just 3,000.
3,000 people are in Cooper Flag's original town. God damn.
Championship in 2022, winning alongside his brothers Ace and Hunter. Also in 2022, he became the first freshman to be named Maine Gatorade Player of the Year. His mom, a local legend in her own right, she played basketball for the University of Maine in the 90s and was teammates with Stacy, the late mother of Blazer center Donovan Clingan. Basketball runs in the family. Ace is committed to playing for the Black Bears this upcoming season, and once drafted, Cooper will become just the second player drafted from the state of Maine, joining Jeff Turner from Bangor, who was drafted in 1984 by the New Jersey Nets.
Bro, what the hell is in Maine?
State that has shaped him, and Marty Smith.
They don't play basketball over there.
They do not play basketball in Maine.
In Newport, Maine, where in just a few moments, as the clock winds down, anticipation is building. This community is so proud, not just of the athlete, but of the young man, of the character, of the hard work,
Wow, this is
of the
Maine,
humility
alright.
that he exemplifies, that they know he learned right here.
What's the population of Newport,
I spoke
Maine?
to his principal, Mary Netto, at Nokomis High School, and she told me that Cooper has completely rewritten reality for kids all over this state. They're watching one of their own, one of them, achieve the ultimate dream of flying heights atop the NBA draft tonight, right now. Let's go!
People all over Maine, I guess.
Marty, I don't know how you can't smile when you're watching that scene, that city. This is Cooper's high school in Newport, Maine, watching and waiting for the moment that really is just seconds away at this point, Jay. Cooper is such a tremendous person and even more in some ways tremendous talent.
Yeah, I think who he is as a person matches his talent, which is considerable. And you know, it's interesting with Marty Smith in Maine right now. I was there earlier this week for something different. It was a charity event, but when I was walking down the street, it was amazing how everybody wanted to talk about Cooper Flag, to the point where if Taylor Swift and Beyonce were walking down the street and Cooper was behind them, people would knock them down to get him. That's how popular.
That's crazy. That's a crazy.
Yo, 2 hands, get the balls, everything.
Facts, bro. Yo, they got glazing. Yo, get off your knees, bro. That's crazy glaze.
Rebounding, finding his teammates.
Wipe your lips after you're done, bro.
Maybe it was a crowd full of guys.
Every aspect of the game.
Even then, but it's still a big deal.
I don't think they would. I don't think so.
Waiting for. This has been the moment that Dallas is
I don't know.
waiting for.
I don't know, maybe in a year. Actually in a year.
Yeah, facts. That's me here. All right, #1 pick.
With the first pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Dallas Mavericks select
Ace B.
Cooper Flag
Okay.
from Duke University.
Ace Bailey.
There's such a
#1 pick.
to this moment.
Cooper Flag.
A young man from Newport, Maine, sharing his childhood dream his mother Kelly, a 1,000.
W pick, W pick.
His father Ralph, who also played.
Are you home,
his twin
Christian, or
brother,
not?
And now Dallas, a franchise whose eras are defined by two names. Dirk Nowitzki, who lifted a championship in 2011, and more recently Luka Doncic. But this past season, Dallas made a shocking overhaul, trading away Luka, missing the playoffs a year after making the finals. But tonight marks the beginning of something new. Look at his city representing for him.
Yo, Chase, what are you saying? Yo, we're watching the draft. Cooper Flag just got picked #1. Obvious. We're in the Discord right now if you're trying to come through. Christian, I'm in the Discord. But yo, who do you think is going #2 though?
We're talking about Zion. We're talking about Jason Tatum. We're talking about Kyrie. What sets Cooper apart?
Yeah, Grant Hill as well. What sets him apart is...
Yo, Chase.
What's this comparison? Like, I want to see what comparison he did.
Shades of? Yo, what? Yo, Chase, do you guys still play 2K or not?
A guy who can be a playmaker at both ends, elite in transition as a finisher, an elite defender, and he's an improved shooter. Early on in his career at Duke, people were questioning his perimeter shot, but in ACC play, he knocked down 44%
Yeah,
of his
2K is kind of a dud anyways.
over 21 points per game. In
Bro, 2K is literally...
Yeah,
Oh, yo, I'll show my
He's got
screen.
vision as a passer, but he can also take it to the rack and finish above the rim and do it through contact. But his level as a competitor is something that's rarely seen, in my view, for an 18-year-old kid. He makes the right play. His goal isn't to get 25 in a game. His goal is to...
Oh, okay, bet. Yo, I'm down to play, bro. Yo, if you guys are down for if you guys need a third, I'm down to play some 2K.
He was getting into when he went to Duke as the
Like whenever or whatever, you know.
in the country, and then he winds
It doesn't have to be today or whatever, you know. Just saying.
Naismith Player of the Year, National Player.
Hey?
Damn.
God damn.
Gets steals and deflections. Can guard.
Did you guys just hear about the slime ball thing we're doing?
Oh yeah, yo, did you hear about that? Did Aquaman tell you or not?
Teammates, Andrea's point. But take a look at this against Pitt on January 7th. Everybody remembers the steal and dunk he made, but the play before he just picked up his third foul early in the second half. A lot of guys would back off.
Bro, what is this comparison?
Oh yeah, this play was crazy still.
Oh yeah, that was
over and over again on SportsCenter and the like, but it was the play before.
So basically, we're doing like a slam ball thing. Yo, Chase, have you seen what the Sky Zone looks like at Eglinton now? They switched it up. They added like nets and shit over there.
Thank you so much, Cooper. The moment has been realized. How are you?
And we went there and then we asked the lady. We were like, yo, like, can we do like an event and shit? And she said like, yeah, we can do like, she said we can set up like a 3v3 slam ball thing. And she said, you know, we could stream it and shit. So I made the trailer today. I'm gonna drop it. Like maybe like later this week.
And we're gonna do a dunk competition.
Facts. And we're gonna do a dunk contest. Winner gets like, I don't know, $100 or some shit.
That a night like this might come true.
I just hope that he loved the game as much as we always have, and you know, we're just thrilled that he did love it and he got to this moment. It's incredible.
All right, we've got the whole contingency here. We need to set the record straight, guys.
Yeah, like the manager said, it's all Gucci, so we should. So we're thinking of getting we just gotta lock down the certain day. She gave me bare tickets, so you know, it's whatever.
So that's the way it goes. I think it goes to you.
I was thinking we should do some shit like that, and then, or yeah, like we're gonna do some shit like that. Hopefully, you know, I'm trying to get all the Mandem to pop out. Who knows? Because it's actually lit now. Like,
Duke knows a thing or two.
Players
#1 overall.
Dylan. Huh?
Think Justin Duke tried?
I do. I agreed with it.
John Shire, he says that the Cooper Flag is really just him, and you can see.
Think of what?
Who do you think is going next? Or Ace Bailey? Yeah, fair.
I hope we don't.
Yeah.
Oh, like, when was the last?
They said we could get him. Someone's got to
documentary
back in the game, you know, like that was the whole doc number one. But you get the point. And he was saying like, Shaq was having like a heart to heart with his bro, cut your losses, bro. Like, no offense, I don't want to be that dude, bro, but
It's over, bro.
It's over.
Yeah, it's over, bro.
Stay on Reebok, dude. Like, do that, bro. Do that, like.
Yeah, be like.
Bro, there's so much money in it, and it's like you're never gonna be, you know, your dad's Shaq. You're never gonna be in a bad position.
You're never not gonna have money.
You know, and it's just like I don't know if Ball is the move, bro, because he just seems too injury prone.
That's his brother.
Now that you've been drafted.
I'm feeling everything, man.
Maria has gotten him here.
His flat-out love for the game.
Who's this?
Wait, why is
His
his mom so
determination.
pinched?
Facts.
Oh, what?
His hard work. Day in, day
Oh,
out.
okay.
You're
That
right
explains
in San
it.
Antonio,
Yeah, that
an
explains
organization that boasts
Ron Harper.
Ron.
point guard. What makes
A great group of young core over there. I'm just ready. Now, you know, I got to be a secondary Spurs fan now.
Harper family? Dylan, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Monica, thank you so
All right,
very
who's
much.
next?
It's the Philadelphia 76ers.
The 76ers.
Remember,
Yo,
this
do you think
time
they're trading Joel?
George and Tyrese Maxey.
This is a dying fucking team.
Dying team, bro. And Paul George. Or something like that.
Definitely Paul George.
No man, the Sixers are a dying team, bro.
Yeah.
Dying team, bro. And you know what's crazy too? Like we were in Embiid. It to me was like the most dominant big man I've seen in a minute. Like in my opinion, it was like in terms of dominance. I think there's only it's like 2000 Shaq guard handles. Like it's this and hit your big man with a jumper.
Yeah, that's
That's just unguardable. Key free agent. Say he only want to be picked by like certain teams. Moving bougie on the NBA, trying to be like, you know, like I don't need, you know.
Yeah. That doesn't mean he's the right pick for Philly. To Bobby's point, Dwayne Wade at the
Yeah.
he didn't work out, things like that. You have to rely on your tape and what your scout saw on the floor if you're going to make that decision.
And that was sort of the lack of workout that made the most
I'd be surprised if enough of
schedules
those.
were
I think they're gonna give us some
There's a lot of
international
choices
player.
here to said they have got to get this.
Yeah, dog.
Facts. No offense. All right.
Hey, Billy, your ass is not getting drafted to that team, nigga.
That's crazy.
Bendra,
I don't think he was.
where he grew up.
He needs to
This
get put on
is his
Utah or
family in
some
the stands here. And he says the toughness, the heart, and playing on
Nah.
racism stands out. But over the years, there have been several notable players hailing from the Bahamas, including Michael Thompson, Buddy Hield, DeAndre Ayton. The newest member of this group.
They ain't finna beat us. That's for sure.
Oh, Bahamas versus Jamaica. Yeah, nah. If we have the Thompson twins, Norman Powell and
Compared him to Russell Westbrook in that way of his athleticism, and
Russell Westbrook.
said he's going to be a problem here for years to come.
Yeah, absolutely. You mentioned his experience with the Bahamian national team. Buddy Hield called him a high-character kid, fun to be around and fun to play with. And it's beyond his on both ends. It's the elite athleticism that stands out above everything else. He averaged 15 points a game, just under 6
Elite athlete.
in the defensive end, 68 steals.
Those are his badges? That's crazy.
Man, so he got defensive. All right, he got athletic badges.
Being a high-level athlete,
Facts.
he's elite.
Oh my gosh.
3-and-D guy that plays.
Hey! Oh my God.
I think
He's
he can do a
6'4".
better job finishing over
He's
length, but I think he'll get that in time. He can knock down an open three, but he can certainly improve
We'll see about
in
that.
area. He shot 34%.
Oh!
He made 50
Oh!
But as a defender, he plays incredibly hard.
Oh!
Good as a help defender getting out.
I think Philly fuck with this.
Facts. If I was Philly, I'd fuck with
You
this.
know, you don't say this lightly. He does remind you of a
Bro, how come they don't do the fucking NBA comparison?
Certainly got
Damn.
the capabilities.
She has put in, that he has put in, and now the family is with harmonica.
Yo, do you see the OKC parade?
VJ,
Yeah.
Mom, Vendra,
Son.
tell me, what's going through your mind, Mom?
I'm gonna tell bro, man. Super excited. We came from nothing.
Deep voice ending. Alright, bro. What the hell?
Really blessed just to be in this position, man. I know the emotions are high right now, so I'm just let it be right.
In your feature, DJ, we saw you talking about playing basketball in the Bahamas. 12-year-old playing against men.
I'm actually lost for words right now.
Why are you sitting on the
My brother saw this stream before I did, or before anyone else in my family even did.
That's crazy. I don't even know a nigga in the NBA.
I don't got no words either, man.
Facts.
The third pick. I mean, it's a dream come true, man.
Good, Mom. How proud are you of your
Who are the Hornets gonna pick?
into everything?
Do you think they're gonna? Nah, they're not gonna pick Ace Bailey because he literally denied their workout because he doesn't. Was it him? Nah, I don't think it was him actually. Did you see that though? But that's what people are saying. People are saying that like players are starting to get that ego because they already got the money from like their NILs.
Allow their kids to go to AAU trips and go on AAU tournaments. And right now, the way AAU tournaments, how much they charging you getting it though. You damn put in the extra 12 to 15 hours just to go.
Oh, Buddy Hield? Oh, okay. Went to the same squad. Wait, no. Did he go to Baylor? He's
I'm
went to Baylor
really
for a
just so
little bit.
happy
He transferred.
for these families.
so.
Yeah, I remember you watched DJ Edgecombe against
yeah.
in the NCAA tournament with almost 20,000 people in the arena. He's playing hard, but even in the beginning of the season, in the tournament in the Bahamas with just 2,000 people in the arena, he's playing hard on back-to-back nights. The level of effort that he plays with, it shows in his journey.
And Philly got this right, I believe. They needed that athleticism at the wing, complement Tyrese Maxey.
I agree. Yeah, if they develop his shooting too, I like that pick. They don't have good shooting guards. They have terrible. They have no shooting guards. Grimes not doing it. Not doing it, bro.
So Ace Bailey is high reward, but a little bit more risk. So I agree with you. I think they did the right thing there.
You've got a young Jared McCain, too, when you talk about a shooter. VJ Edgecombe's ability to slash into the paint, and if he can become a playmaker to find Jared McCain, that's a young core right there that the 76ers can build on.
And the 76ers are sort of working on this almost dual timeline, if you will. They have the young nucleus with Tyrese Maxey, and then they also have the Paul George.
That's your hustle, mowing the lawn. Yo, should we start? Yo, when it snows, should we shovel driveways again? Yeah, that shit. You were getting bread for that shit, bro.
The Philadelphia 76ers. It's the Charlotte Hornets that are on the clock now. They went 19-63 this season in their first season under Charles Lee. It's their worst record since 2011, 2000. Well, but this is a franchise that's working really to find.
How much do you charge to mow a hill?
2016, and LaMelo
Water
has been a star that we just would like to see a little bit more of. 3-32 without LaMelo this season. Brandon Miller missed 55 games, 45 different starting lineups here, Perk. There was just a lot of turnover here in the first year under Charles Lee.
It was, but he was trying to establish coaching, right? Coming from the Boston Celtics, he was bringing like what winning looks like, what a winning coaching matters, like holding guys accountable. We saw him go back and forth a little bit with LaMelo Ball this season, right? Actually, at times he actually benched him, right, for not holding themselves accountable on the defensive side of things. So they're trying to move in the right direction. I believe he is the guy for them to move in the right direction. Let's see what they do.
What do you think is the best fit here?
Well, when you talk about culture, immediately what comes to mind is Conconnect.
Christian, who do you think is going to win between Charles Oliveira and Topuria?
A lot of mistakes. He's an
Bro,
extremely talented shooter.
If you guys think Billy Topuria is losing that fight, you're out of your goddamn mind.
Facts. That's what I'm saying. Bro, he's too nice. He's too nice, bro.
He's gonna piece him up.
Yeah, like, literally gonna piece him up. I think he's gonna knock him out.
Wow! What?
Kernipple!
Over Ace Bailey, you stink! Ace Bailey, you stink, bro. You're the Paul George of the new generation.
Damn, bro. Kernipple! Damn, they sent him to the Shadow Realm. That's tough.
Women's history. His father played collegiate ball, and actually, this is my favorite fun fact. His dad, Con, and his 3 uncles, Clint, Clay, and Cole, they're known as the Flying Knipple Brothers after they won a 3-on-3 tournament.
What?
Fights this Saturday.
Yeah, fights this Saturday, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I think Taporia is gonna K his ass, bro. That's the thing. I don't know, man. I don't want to be, cause I don't know how. I don't even know how I would see Oliveira winning. Maybe by some like fluke submission, probably.
That's the only way I see that shit happen. He gets his neck by accident.
I think Taporia is gonna sleep his ass.
I think him versus Patty Pimblett is a better matchup.
Yo, Patty has been like on the up. Ever since he beat Michael Chandler, it was kind of like he's actually like pretty decent. Like,
yeah, he's not a bad fighter.
Yeah.
But I got Ilya.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, fair.
I don't know who, honestly. I can't pick one.
I got Taporia all day.
He can move without the ball and he can pass and he competes and plays hard all the time. And I love the way he gets so many loose balls. It seems like he's always around the ball and had the highest plus minus in Division I this last year.
He was picked 4th? Kernupple was picked 4th.
I'm not gonna lie, that's propaganda.
Facts.
His demeanor never changes. He's so stoic, so
4th is crazy. I did not expect 4th. He's a good shooter, don't get me wrong, but like 4th? I mean, like they kind of do need it though. Hey, yo, that's all his brothers? God damn.
With these guys, what does it mean for you?
I mean, it's such a blessing from God to be able to enter the NBA, but to be able to share it with your family, it's beyond comprehension. So it's such a special moment for us.
Switchable big.
Switchable big.
I don't know about that.
Athletic wing. Athletic.
Maybe I'm missing something.
Facts. I don't know.
For his new fan base in Charlotte, what do you have to say?
Alright.
Awesome. It's a blessing.
Raven, that
fun every minute of it.
How many?
It's awesome to watch him from home. Go to some games.
You were a part of a Duke team. Freshman led the way, an incredible run. How did that experience prepare you to take this next step?
Yo, Christian, did you watch the episode?
I did.
Didn't shy away from that. It prepared us for the next level. And,
Don't lie.
Bro, what do you
Season's
think?
cooked, fam.
In our feature,
Cooked, bro.
Like cooked, fam.
The season's cooked.
Bro, when Alandria got out of there, I'm like, dang, bro. Fuck.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie though. I think Alandria kind of looked out of it. Like, if it's just me, like
a little bit.
You know, like she kind of looked like she was tired of it.
She looked like she was like, yeah, over it. This guy. Wow.
Bro, Huda? Bro, she was on her knees crying.
Literally,
like
bro.
that. I was like, so
bro,
dramatic,
she dropped
bro.
to her knees in
my
agony.
God, bro. Why does everything this girl does piss me off, bro?
She dropped to her knees in agony. And yo, did you see what's his name? Jeremiah, his interview dropped. Like he dropped an interview with like some YouTube channel.
Yeah, with someone on YouTube.
Yeah. Bruh, he basically said that like everything in the villa, cause you know the interviewer basically asked him. They were like, yeah, like, do you think she got handed like a bad edit? And then he was like, honestly, no. Like he said the edit was pretty accurate to like what was going on.
See, but you know what's crazy though? Hannah said the exact same thing too.
Facts.
My God.
So it's like you know, so it's like the Huda stance, like, stop blaming production. Stop blaming.
See you later, Raven. But yeah, nah.
That's crazy that's crazy they drafted him to the Utah Jazz, no? Wait, is he going to the Utah? Oh,
no,
they have the pick
Hornets.
right now. Okay.
Yeah, they got the next pick.
Okay. We got 1 minute, nigga. Hurry up.
Facts. Who are they gonna pick though?
Not Ace Bailey. Oh, they're probably gonna pick Ace Bailey.
Maybe.
mean, you've been waiting to see that.
It might be a bad pick though.
But obviously they about to do something.
They already have so many like
When you're looking at the best
guys
available
like that.
here, Jay, who are you circling?
Well, I mean, he's
They'll
still
probably put him at, like,
available.
shooting guard or some
I mean, he's the best available talent. But who knows? Like he could go here. He could go as low as 8. But Trey Johnson, another outstanding shooter out of Texas, the big guy, come on, Malawat from Duke. You
No,
could see
they
him
wouldn't
going
get
in.
another big man.
Colin
It wouldn't
Murray
make
Boyles
sense.
is a
Nah.
guy out of South Carolina that I rank higher than I think some others have. Left-hander, really versatile defender.
Bro, why does
there are
the
a
top
lot
of
ways they
Ace
could
Bailey
go here,
slice
but the
number
most talented
5?
player on the board right now is Ace Bailey.
I was gonna say, it sounds like GM.
All right, 10 seconds.
Okay, they
Yeah,
drafted
you've got a
bro.
lot of scoring options.
Wait,
Ace
what?
Bailey has
Who did
a
draft?
ceiling because of his size, but Jeremiah Fears is a scoring
Oh, you'll
point
see.
guard, and Trey Johnson is a shooter from all spots and off the dribble and off the move. So to me, those three, when you talk about scoring in Utah and getting that crowd and that fan base
Trey
excited,
Johnson, that guy's a bucket
those
though.
are the three.
Yeah,
that
nah.
Trey Johnson and
Yo, this guy's a bucket
now
still.
waiting for his moment to hear he has been initiated into this NBA brotherhood, and Ace Bailey as well. There's been so much made. I think maybe a little bit too much made of this.
Worst record in the NBA, the Utah Jazz, bro.
Watching them play in college, but I don't know that how much more you can glean from a 1-on-0 workout.
And they
There's so much
interviewed,
talent.
they interviewed him in Chicago.
Well, let's
That should be
see.
enough.
All right, let's see, bro.
Here's Commissioner Silver.
With the 5th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Utah Jazz select Arius Ace Bailey
Okay.
from Rutgers University.
All right. All right.
Now the question with Ace Bailey
All right.
was never about his talent, but simply where would the Big Ten All-Freshman selection end up? And now we
All right.
know.
Damn, this is into Utah.
Both of his
Utah's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Utah, bro.
and his favorite
Oh my God, bro. He's gonna be in the middle of nowhere, man.
That sucks for him.
talent. KD added that being able
But I swear he wanted to go on like a shitty team. I swear he said that. Some shit. I mean, maybe. He said some weird shit, like he wanted to get drafted to a team where like he didn't have to like.
He's gifted in
fight for a
isolation.
spot type
He's
shit.
confident when he takes it as he enjoys this moment with his family, and now he is a member of that NBA brotherhood.
Yeah, beyond the measurables, you know, he's got a 7-foot wingspan. He's about 6'8", but he's just a big-time shot maker. He makes tough shots. And
Yeah, he's good at making tough shots, but it's
he
like,
can make turnaround
nigga, so is Paul
jumpers
George.
in his face.
He's like a volume, yeah, like he's like a volume shooter though. Like, you know what I mean? Like he's the type of guy to like miss 3 shots and then hit like the next 5.
For scoring the basketball. But I don't think you're going to find a player in this draft that has made more difficult shots than Ace Bailey has made. And I think NBA players, they were watching him play this last year, going, man, this dude can score in a variety of ways and makes NBA caliber shots. At 39 in the game against Indiana, he had 38.
Okay.
Probably his best game was that 38-point game against Northwestern. But you know,
Oh my God.
he's good in catch and shoot. He shot 39% there. He can improve his handle and his finishing, but his talent level is really undeniable. A very good athlete. He just got a lot of ability. Now, I think he can improve his decision-making. His shot selection is...
Oh my God!
Oh my God.
Oh my God!
But the talent is undeniable. After Harper and Flagg, this is the most talented player in the draft.
Taylor
Offensively.
did an interview with Dylan Harper and Ace Bailey, and she asked Dylan Harper how to describe Ace Bailey's game, and he said it's like playing a video game. The types of moves that he can make. It's like
That is
pushing a
true.
button in your controller. That's
He's
how
like,
fast
yeah,
Ace
he's like a
Bailey
video game
is.
character.
Yeah, he's automatic. Yeah, and now he's with Harmonica McKnight.
Ace, you're stoic. On a night with questions and questions about your pre-draft process, how can you be so cool and confident in this moment?
I mean, I have a great circle that maintains the outside world while I just focus on the basketball part. So I just thank them every day.
You've gotten props from KD, Giannis, learned some moves from Giannis. Are you ready to go to Utah and maybe use those moves on Giannis?
Oh, for sure. I got some more stuff for him, too. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
I love the confidence. I love the swagger here that we get to see from.
Yo,
from
DC's fit. His fit is trash, nigga. He's wearing boots. He got a body, yo.
The Utah Jazz. And just like that, the
All right.
top 5 picks of the 2025 NBA draft are in.
Washington.
When we come back, the Washington Wizards are on the clock.
The Washington Bums. Who are they gonna pick? Trey, what's his name? Trey Young or Trey?
Trey Johnson. I mean, they just drafted fucking. I mean, they just traded for
CJ McCollum, so.
Probably can get a center or something.
Oh no! What if they draft him after this?
It wasn't the late night shoot-arounds or the tournament trips. That's not what got me here. It was them. The love they showed me. It's why I give it back and pass it on, you know? Because it's the assists you don't see on the highlight reels that make all the difference.
Dang, your score is higher than a giraffe on a pogo stick.
That's because I bank fee-free through Chime. Plus, I build credit through everyday purchases.
That's a big perk.
So do you think with Cooper Flag, Dallas now has a chance to make a playoff run?
With a healthy KD, maybe. I mean AD, maybe.
Because any car that doesn't offer the confidence that it will find you is a car that stops short of amazing.
Yo, you know the new Spider or Superman movie coming out?
Yeah, it's coming out like a couple of weeks now.
This is Superman. They yeah, it's coming out in like a couple of weeks. Do you think it's gonna be fire?
Well, James Gunn's the director, so maybe.
So we're gonna see the movie premiere.
Yeah.
You said what?
We're going to movie premiere for it.
Yeah.
What? Yo, let me know if that shit's ass or not.
Bro, if you didn't live so far, you could have just flied, but.
It's okay though.
Yeah, I'll let you know if it's ass.
But nah, it could honestly be a hit or miss, to be honest.
Facts.
Because like DC, they don't know how to make good movies.
Facts,
man.
bro. They never know how to make good movies, bro.
Ever.
And it's just like, bro, you guys do you guys a disservice because you guys literally have the best heroes.
Like,
in my opinion, DC has like more iconic and more like.
Hold on.
Okay, who do you think is more iconic that Marvel has than like Batman, Superman? You know, like who's more iconic? Spider-Man is probably the only one.
Yeah, exactly. I was just about to say it's Spider-Man.
Besides Spider-Man, I would say like.
But you said he's just. But Spider-Man's literally like the face of Marvel.
Man, DC.
True.
I wonder how the other guys.
True.
I spent hours finding a deal.
But that's the thing. There's more. I feel like DC has more.
And I feel like the Avengers is better than Justice League.
No, I agree. I do think that they are better, but I do think that DC has more like iconic characters in terms of like them like Batman and Superman. That's like Kobe and Shaq.
And they're an iconic duo still.
Yeah, it's like an iconic duo, and then like when you mix that with like some of the other heroes, that's the thing though. They kind of really banked on like Superman. Oh shit, who's it? Okay, let's go.
In the 2025 NBA draft, the Washington Wizards select Trey Johnson.
I knew it.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Bro, the Raptors are coming soon, man.
I feel like they're gonna trade his ass to a different team.
Facts for someone else.
Sharing this moment.
The Pelicans,
Dad, Richard,
the Nets, and then us.
Priscilla, and of course his younger siblings as well.
Who do you think we should get, though? That's the thing, bro.
Because his dad
I hope we don't pick up a bomb.
And this is
I
just
swear.
an incredible, special moment for this family. A really heartfelt moment together.
I've seen people saying that like
Texas, Rodney Terry,
this year they're doing
the NBA and says you literally have to drag this kid out of the gym. He's someone who wants to be
like 2-day draft.
He shot 40% on threes.
So there's gonna be the second round is gonna be tomorrow. And like everybody on Twitter was basically being like, "Yo, you guys aren't the NFL." Like,
Wait, but what's the point of them doing that though?
doing it separate days?
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe time.
Yeah, maybe time or something.
Because like they
being extra. Or something.
Yeah, maybe. Because they would have to start this way earlier if they were doing both rounds.
Yeah, they'd have to start it way earlier. Like 6.
Oh, that's actually fact, yeah.
They would have to start it at like 5, 6.
So, I think like
he's just a gifted scorer.
He's nice though.
Elite shooter.
Yeah, elite shooter.
Oh, that's some NBA range.
Facts, and that was like he was in rhythm.
I seen him play in high school. He was killing in high school.
Oh my God, he shot that!
Shit.
What the? That's crazy. Facts, nah, yo, oh my God.
Yo.
Like that?
Yo, he got it like that? Damn.
Bro, can I get a comparison?
Facts. Highest drafted players from Texas: LaMarcus Aldridge, KD, Tristan Thompson. I bet they regret that pick. LaSalle Thompson, Trey Johnson, Mo Bamba.
Mo Bamba. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. I remember when he was at Texas. He was.
Man, I haven't heard that name in a while.
Real shit.
Facts. I haven't heard that name in a minute.
And quite the history here when you look at the highest drafted players out of Texas. He's joining some elite company, and now he's with Omaha.
Trey, your offense, your scoring ability, second behind Kevin Durant for freshman scoring in the last 15 years of Texas. That's the highlight. What gives you confidence that you'll be able to take that to the NBA?
Just knowing how hard I work, most definitely how consistent I am with it. And I'm going to do what's been working. I'm going to keep staying in the gym and putting in those hours. And that's so long been translated, so I'm going to do that same thing.
Richard, Trey said that he wore your number to honor you, to honor your legacy. Your legacy is headed to the NBA. How well do you think he has honored that?
I mean, he deserves it. This was my dream 20 years ago. 30 years ago. But I'd rather for him to be here than me anyway. So I'm just glad and honored to have a son that, wanted to represent his father.
When you hear that from your dad, Trey, what goes through your mind?
He tried to learn his age right now, but definitely correct though. Just he's been there the whole way, and it's like we both get
89 3-points made.
Damn, bro. He led all D1 freshmen. That's tough.
On national TV. Congratulations
Damn.
to the entire Johnson family here.
He made more threes than Knuckle. That's crazy.
And Knuckle got drafted first.
I'll
take that as disrespect.
Yeah.
Me personally, I take that as disrespect.
Facts. We play the same position.
I haven't played the same position.
The only U.S. prospect that declined to do so. This was not
The fact that Ace Bailey declined so many workout offers and still got picked 5th or no 6th. That's crazy.
Hopefully he plays like how confident he is.
Facts.
Wing situation. They have a huge need for a star in his mold. They have an outstanding coaching staff. I think Ace Bailey's going to recover from this very quickly and realize that.
Did you guys see Brandon Jennings tweet Tim Duncan's like the best #1 pick ever?
Oh wow, you said that? Brandon Jennings?
Yeah, it was either like him or either someone else. I forgot.
To be fair, a lot of number one draft prospects flop, so I can see that.
But he's also like Brandon Jennings. If that was Brandon Jennings, he is a Timmy D rider though.
Yeah.
Like
No, don't get me wrong. Tim Duncan is a great player, but it's obviously LeBron.
You know what I mean? Like it's just like no disrespect, but like, come on, man. We all know who the best number one pick ever is. Let's be real. Who knows? Maybe Wemby eclipses that. Who knows?
Bobby, thank you so much for that insight. Again, Ace Bailey headed to the Utah Jazz here. As we turn to the New Orleans Pelicans, who are now on the clock. This has been a little bit of a transitional year. We just saw them make a big trade a couple of days ago here, Perk. What's the face?
No, I would say that Ace Bailey embraced this.
Okay.
Utah has a hell of a fan base, especially when you go and turn things around and start winning.
Utah has a hell of a fan base? Who said that?
Really, really great. I hate Utah. When I was on the post.
I'm just saying, bro. Like, we haven't seen it.
It's Utah.
I'm just saying, like, Utah? What are you talking about, bro?
I'm not gonna lie, Kendrick Perkins just be yapping, bro.
Facts, like, he just be yapping sometimes.
And I don't even know why he has a seat there. I think it's a bomb.
Facts. Bro, I have no idea how he's wormed his way into NBA media.
His understanding of the game.
His takes are egregious, bro.
The pick train is keeping on moving, though. The New Orleans Pelicans are on the clock. They have made their pick. Let's send it back to the podium. And once again, welcome in NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
With the 7th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the New Orleans Pelicans select Jeremiah Fears.
Okay.
From the University of
Okay.
Oklahoma.
We were supposed to get his ass, but damn. Okay. He's good, though. I'm not
Came
gonna lie.
out iced out.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. He came iced out.
Yo, who these freaking feeling like?
That, it's that NIL money, bro. I'm telling you.
That shit moissanite.
Bro, he's wearing Oklahoma colors too. Damn.
I think it's Fears.
Fears.
I'm not gonna lie, if you're asking your last name is Fears, like just say give it a
Facts, bro. There's so much potential to build off that last name.
Yeah.
You even put a no fear into nobody, bro.
Damn, bro. Yo, he gets chain iced out though.
Bro, athlete money is different.
Facts. NIL money's different, bro.
And he is ready to give it that work.
He's confident, and his game is a lot like those 2 Chainz, ice cold.
Hey, they glaze him.
Yo, even the commentators
That's funny. That's crazy.
He's fast, but he's also physical.
Oh my god.
How valuable scoring point guards are in
What? Alright, bro. What the fuck?
Whoa.
Oh, shit. Crafty. Okay.
He led Oklahoma in scoring, assists, and steals. Great speed with the ball, an excellent handle, and dynamic in pick and roll situations. Very productive. Uses his body well. A knack to get into the lane and get fouled. Can that translate to the NBA where he shoots as many free throws? He was just an inconsistent three-point shooter. Only shot 28% from three. Made 38 of those on the season. But super talented and really speedy with the ball.
He also added 15 pounds, the good for kind of freshman 15, when he was at Oklahoma. He's the 7th top 10 pick from Oklahoma, the 2nd freshman, joining Trae Young, who was the 5th overall pick in 2018 to hail from Oklahoma. And now, Jeremiah Fears is standing by with our Monica McNabb. I cannot wait for this interview.
So Jeremiah, you see that graphic? I see you got your O chain on, your Oklahoma colors. You join a legacy of guys that have done special things to represent the Sooners. What does that mean to you?
Man, it means the world to me. Just being able to kind of go out here and show the world what Oklahoma basketball can bring, and continuing to take steps in the right direction.
Obviously, you were just drafted in the NBA, but you also play baseball. You also play football. How do you think your experience playing multiple sports is going to help you?
I think it'll just help me overall in the long run. I think that it'll help me as well as far as IQ-wise and just continuing to be the person I am.
Well, Jeremiah, enjoy the night. Congratulations.
Thank you.
PR answers.
Facts. Why she throw that curveball at him? He didn't know how to answer that one.
What is it?
She was like, you played multiple sports. How do you think that'll help you in the next level? Nigga was like,
It's just so moving to see
like,
all of the
nigga basically was like, IQ and yeah, like.
I didn't do ask that
She
shit.
has watched her son achieve so many
Like
things
those
that
sports
he
don't even
couldn't
translate.
do for games.
That's the
It's like when
thing.
you get a job interview and the interviewer's like, so what do you want this job?
Like literally, like
Road against Mississippi State. Jay, you called the SEC
money,
tournament,
bro.
did you not?
What do you think?
Kentucky, they're battling back. I know they ended up losing that game, but he scored 10 points in the final minute and a half to get them back in that game and send it to overtime. His ability to get to the free throw line. What is the one thing that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander did time and time again?
For what? He shot 4 free throws in one game. That's crazy.
Two separate games.
I've never shot that many free throws in my
I don't
life.
think I shot that many free throws in one game before.
And now it's the Brooklyn
The most I'll get is like 5.
Jeremiah Fears once again headed here to the New Orleans Pelicans. Now, the Brooklyn Nets, they have a plethora of first-round picks here this evening, and Bobby Marks is sort of wondering whether or not...
Like, bro,
26 wins? Oh my god.
Garbaggio, man.
Fernandez. Cam Thomas, he was a bright spot, but he did miss 56
Oof, that hamstring.
injury.
Damn, you missed that many games off the hamstring?
Abundance is
Oh.
what we're going to call it. They have the most cap space, $45 million.
45 million?
I want to bring in Bobby Marks if
Damn.
you could. Bobby, what do you expect Brooklyn to do tonight with so many first-round picks as we take a look
They have
at
no
the
stars.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I believe if Brooklyn
They don't gotta pay nobody.
First-round picks, which would be the first team ever to do it. Remember, this is the first time Brooklyn has drafted in the top 10 since Derek Favors in 2010. So plenty of needs for them. Certainly a player like Common Mala from Duke, player that we've talked about. They need rim protector there. Keep an eye on him there.
You know what? They're saying if we got those first-round picks, Jay, we are going to make those first-round picks. They got 5 of them. That gives you a lot of opportunity here.
Yeah, that's surprising to hear Bobby say they may keep them all.
Yeah.
Because you thought they're going to be one of the prime movers in this draft with so many draft assets.
We could still potentially see them move a player, but again, that is a little bit interesting, Perk, that they're saying that Bobby is hearing that they're planning to keep all of these picks.
Well, I mean, that just tells you how deep this draft is. If they're planning to keep all these picks, right, and the talent that they have in this draft. And I believe it's going to be like that for the next 2 to 3 drafts, right? It's a lot of talent that's coming up, but especially in this one, and they feel like, hey, we could draft, we could build the coaching. As long as we have the correct guys, we just saw Sam Preston do it. What makes you think the Brooklyn Nets can?
I think it's interesting.
They
to see
suck.
Brooklyn go with a big here. Do they go with a big point guard here? They've got a couple of options when you talk about Kasper Zakachonis out of Illinois, Yegor Demon out of BYU. Come on, Malawach, if they go the big route from Duke, so do they go with someone on the inside?
No
or
way.
they can play on the outside?
No way.
I think either way they can get good size here.
Jay, look
No
at
way,
the best
bro.
available. They got 5 shots at it, but the first that you would be looking at is who?
Well, it depends on. Now you're starting to get into an area where need. You don't just go best available.
How does
all the
OKC
time.
have 2
I happen to think the best
picks,
available player is
first-round
Colin
picks?
Boyles, but he may not fit what Brooklyn wants to do. And to Andrea's point, come on, Malawach, the best big guy. Yegor Demon, the best playmaker. Senge's really interesting.
Yo,
DC
DC T-Banks?
Let's see who the Brooklyn Nets select.
T-Banks, what about him?
Bro, DC, he's like claiming what's her face.
Oh yeah, Zach Levine's sister.
The Brooklyn Nets select
That's Zach Levine's sister?
Yeah.
from Moscow
Yeah.
and Brigham Young University.
Alright, I'm glad we didn't get this nigga.
Edgar Denham.
Yegor Demon is
Oh,
the
Yegor
first
Demon?
player
Igor?
to be
Igor
drafted
Demon.
since 2013. He grew up in Moscow. His dad
Moscow,
was
Russia.
professionally in Russia. And actually, I love this. He makes sure, Dad does,
High-level
send
grappling.
games to Yegor's fans, and those videos include commentary.
2-3 years, Dakistan.
Analysis that he
2-3 years, Dakistan come back.
At 15,
Forget.
Yegor became the first Russian on Real Madrid's youth team. And Jay, his passing, that really seems to be his calling card here.
Wow, what is this?
Maybe
Is
it's
this guy
just
a
his
guard?
season of freshman record.
This guy
Yeah, incredible vision. He was third in the Big 12 in assists, and he was second in assist
How tall is he?
percentage.
He looks pretty tall.
About a guy who's got positional size.
Let me see him stand next to Adam.
Nice, because I'm supposed to lanky dude. Hey, yo, he's taller than him. Yo. That is not a guard.
That nigga is 6'6".
He is really big in pick and roll situations, but he's an excellent handler, an excellent passer, and he's daring out on the court. Really good.
6'8". God
Wait,
damn.
1/4.
6'8" guard? No way, bro.
You mentioned set of BYU freshman.
Oh shit.
Oh, moving like magic.
Damn, he's a playmaker. He's a guard. Wow, that's a good pickup. Damn, that's a good pickup. Who picked him up?
Brooklyn.
Wow.
The Nets, I think, hope Diego
That's a good pickup, I'm not gonna lie.
ranked 28th here this season.
He's actually like, yo.
A handful of players who are selected in the top 10 from BYU.
Man, I don't know that nigga.
Who is that?
Literally, who is that?
2004. Hell no, man.
I've heard of Sean Bradley. Who the hell is this guy?
Facts.
Going top 10, I told you that, Jake. It's the most important position
Nah, but
in
yo,
the NBA right now.
he's claiming her, bro. I know he's claiming her, bro.
Wait, I don't think you can see it. Wait, is it on? Oh, no, we're not signing it.
I want to know where Danny Ainge was on that list. Does that mean he's
Bro, I know he's
in the
claiming
modern
her,
era?
What you mean?
He is, bro.
This is crazy work. Yo, Christian, would you do it?
Facts. Yo, have you seen
That's Zach LaVine's sister.
Have you seen it?
Maybe some fans in Brooklyn just
If I was T-Bang,
That's Zach LaVine's sister.
Zach LaVine's sister.
yeah.
He'll show
He'll
you.
show you exactly who he is.
I don't know, man.
They didn't like
I don't know about that one.
Oh no.
But your favorite thing about Yegor Denner?
I mean, his confidence, his vision. He says he watches a lot of Cade Cunningham because of the size, the ability to find
Really?
his teammates.
Okay.
But I think it's important too.
Yo, Cade Cunningham out here.
Become a better
Was
shooter.
it?
He
Is it
talked
this?
about that at the combine, knowing that was something he wanted to
Where is it?
prove. And he shot well at the combine, so it's
There it is
clearly
right
something
there.
that he is putting the time in. But to me, the confidence, the fearlessness with finding his teammates, the vision and skill to do so, that stands out.
But if you're going to start somewhere, if you're the Brooklyn Nets, why not at the point guard position with a ball handler that's 6'8"?
All right, we're next. Let's go.
Come on.
Don't pick the big man. Please don't pick the big man.
Their offense near the bottom of the league in the NBA, 28th last season. So look.
Bro, we need a fucking.
Okay, Colin Murray.
What do you think we need though?
Turn the page to the Toronto Raptors.
I think we need a better guard, or like we need a backup guard.
I think we need some scoring.
I think we have too many forwards. We have too many forwards.
I need a consistent scoring guard.
Facts. We need a consistent scoring guard.
Grady Dick ain't cutting it, nigga.
Facts.
He missed every game after the trade with an ankle injury. RJ Barrett, a little bit more of a bright spot, 21 points a game, just over 21 points a game to lead this team.
It's not
Trade.
enough. That's not enough.
Trade his ass.
Guess that's not enough. Look at the team he's on, man.
Trade his ass.
Sorry, man. That's not enough.
Bro, for the moves we're trying to make, I'm sorry. Trade his ass, bro. We can get someone good for him.
Moment when we're about to see a big man. This is the moment right here because that's what they need, right? I don't know.
What do you think?
He thinks
Okay, let's be honest. Do you think Toronto's getting another chip in the near future?
Nah, but it's just like we can at least play our cards right now.
I at least want to be competitive.
Facts. Like I just want to be competitive. I don't care about winning the chip.
30 and 52. Holy shit.
We're ass, bro.
The Raptors, though, their defense had a huge turnaround. They ranked top 5 over the last 3 months of the season, so a big man would be joining that elite rank.
Yeah, and I mean,
Yeah, I think we low-key do need a big man.
You think so?
Like a shooting one, though.
Yeah, you know, I don't think we need any more big dudes.
Available big guy, a guy who can block shots, excellent offensive rebounder.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
No, they're gonna
Yeah.
draft this fucking tall ass nigga from Duke.
Which, of course, the Raptors
Fuck!
Oh shit.
Absolutely. I mean, come on, Malawatch. He makes impactful plays. He's a play finisher.
Black as hell.
The offensive end.
Nah, he's one of them ones. He I swear he was like from he was like somewhere in Africa and they like brought him over.
Switching
Probably like
defense
South
at
Sudan or
two.
some shit.
When you talk about the
I swear that's what happened.
big, best
Like, oh, you're 7-1? All right, bet.
Defensively will go to Kamal.
Fly.
What do you think in terms of
What about the
expectations
Joel
for the
Embiid
Raptors this
treatment?
season? Obviously, looking at the numbers.
He can't shoot.
No, I'm talking about like they found his ass.
Oh yeah, they found us after in the middle of Africa, and we're like, "You play ball?"
Come with me.
Absolutely, and they will. I believe, with a healthy Brandon Ingram, right? You still have R.J. Barrett. I mean, they have the pieces, and I love their coach, Coach Darko. I actually raised him when he was in Oklahoma City. So but he was a great guy.
Shut up.
He has the
Who cares?
years
He
of
played for the team.
I expect them to
I'm
make
glad.
some noise. No, there's no reason that they shouldn't be a top 6 seed in the Eastern Conference this season.
When you're looking at
Hopefully, nigga.
Yeah, nah. Hopefully, that's what we're aiming for, bro.
And we got Brandon Ingram. Come on now.
Come on, like.
Come on now.
you were saying that your best available.
We got offense. I just need some backup, nigga.
Colin Murray Boyles on my list in South Carolina, left-hander.
Bro, I swear.
Grady Dick's not cutting it.
He's not.
Oh, yo, Chloe Kitts. Yo, she's so bad.
Holy
She's so bad.
Yo, who's that?
That's what's his name?
Just knows how to play.
He plays. He goes to South Carolina, University of South Carolina.
We talk about Kamal Malik
Fam,
with his size
he
and
didn't
his
Chloe
weight.
Kitts.
in the
Yo, she's
back.
bad.
Defends with an IQ. He's
He's
got
dating her?
extremely
Yeah.
quick hands.
Damn.
He also is
All right.
offensively right now than Kamal
I see
Malik
you.
because Colin Murray Boyles is an amazing passer. He can pass.
I don't think he's coming to Toronto though. They projected he was coming to Toronto.
Passes. He can throw wide
Bro, I don't
passes
want
off the
this-
dribble. That's
I don't
I
want
don't
this
want
guy.
this nigga.
No offense.
I don't want this nigga.
I don't want him, bro.
He defensive. That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. If you can't shoot though, my guy, I don't want him, bro.
Like he can't
It's
shoot.
the smaller things that stand out. He says he hangs his hat.
I don't want that nigga either. Give me someone else.
It kind
Facts,
of makes
bro.
me think of TJ McConnell, who says that playing hard is really a skill. All right, the Raptors pick is in.
All right, let's
Send it
go.
back to the podium.
Come on. Let's go.
With the 9th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Toronto Raptors select Colin Murray Boyles from the University of South Carolina.
I don't know how I feel about this.
What?
Sorry.
Why'd he say that? Yo, fuck this nigga. I seen that.
What did he say?
He was like, fuck.
He said that?
Yes.
Trade this bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, I kind of like him. I kind of like him.
Oh my god, he is not with the program.
Chloe Kitts, his girlfriend and South Carolina star in her own right. And one thing
Like, look, he said,
about this,
fuck.
I love this about this family. So mom's an attorney, right?
Damn, bro.
And she's persuasive.
Damn.
Dad is a contractor. So during
Are we that bad?
his wife's request,
Oh man, niggas really
Yeah.
don't like us, bro.
Yeah, they don't like us,
They don't
bro.
like
they
us,
to
bro.
make one, and so they
That's
did.
tough.
I don't know, maybe because they think like, oh, Canada's so far away. Maybe that's what they think.
Facts. They think Canada is like a completely like a 10-hour drive or whatever from wherever he's at. It probably is, considering he's
Yeah,
from
he's
South
from the
Carolina.
south, but it's like, he gonna have to get used to the cold
Facts. Get used to it. You gonna be freezing all night, nigga.
all night. You still better be scoring them buckets, nigga.
I'm gonna keep my eye on this dude.
I'm not gonna lie, nigga. We probably have to trade this nigga.
Low key. Low key. We'll see what he
He
what
play
he do.
defense though a little.
Maybe.
That's really the lead story with Colin Murray Boyles. He's an outstanding defender with incredible awareness and alertness. And he's just
Okay, so he's the defender.
defensively. He plays really hard.
6'6".
And he's good at the
Rebounder.
post, good around the
6'6"
rim. We talked
forward.
about his finishing.
Okay, yeah, a 6'6" forward?
Rebounds a
That's
game.
undersized.
That's undersized.
Bro, why do we always get undersized like forwards or like centers? Like, you can't get no 7-footers. Nah.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay.
I'm not gonna. I rather prefer the nigga from Duke over this nigga. I'm sorry.
He never took
The center.
Yeah, I'd rather take the nigga from Duke. I'm sorry.
He's a good passer, a good offensive player that scores
Oh, man.
around the basket.
He averaged 1.3 blocks
A
though.
lot, right? But freshman year, he's 0 of 5 from the three-point line. Sophomore year, this past season, he made 9 threes as a sophomore. I know his
Right
numbers
back.
don't jump off or
Yeah.
shock anybody,
This
but
guy
to
can't
make
even shoot.
more threes than you even took the previous season shows he's at
Oh,
least
no.
Bro, why they draft? I'm sorry. I don't think he's the right fit for the team though.
No offense.
Season, I was second in the SEC. He's got soft touch, he's got good hands, and he connects his teammates on the offensive side.
He's an all-SEC second-team selection, and Chloe
I
Kitts'
guess.
reaction here. I mean, an impressive player in her own right, and now rocking the Raptors hat.
Wait, is she?
dress too. We love that coordination.
Wait, she's from thing?
She goes to South Carolina.
Oh, really?
But we know that pick is
They play on the same team.
That explains why he bagged it. Okay.
Yeah, literally.
Close proximity.
Yeah.
How do you think the Suns should approach this?
What's her
pick
name?
as
Chloe
they
Kitts?
continue to build around Devin Booker because they've said they don't want to tear it down to studs.
Well, I mean, they gotta get it right. They gotta get it right. I mean, I think
She fine, she can't lie. But
again, I'm addressing the wings.
yeah, I don't even know if she can make it.
It may be time for them to take a center.
Maybe she
Right?
clouded up.
They
That's
need a
why.
center. They've been searching for one to hold it down.
At least
to grow with Devin Booker. Obviously,
At least she fuck with.
You know what I'm saying? At least she for the team.
He didn't work out as well. They tried Plumlee, that didn't work. So now you might have your guy that's gonna be a star in this role.
Yeah, she tall as shit too. Tall as shit.
Got that build.
Be able to anchor your defense.
They are pretty thin in the front court. I had wondered whether or not they would try to look to move this asset.
Okay.
To be able to look
W-
for maybe was
yo,
a little
W
bit more in
girlfriend.
line with Devin Booker's timeline, but as
W
of now,
girlfriend, yo, he pick him right, man. Hey, man.
Close proximity, nigga. I pulled that too.
Bro, honestly, I feel like if we went to like a school in the States, bro, it'd be game over.
The states are too.
Especially depending on the state that you go to, it's like you're so likely to like.
So it's so like easier to run in LA.
Yeah, there's another 3D guy in that vein, Rasheer Fleming from St. Joe's. I don't know that it'll go this high, but those are good calls. Those three guys are going to be very valuable in the first round.
This is Jay's best available as we sit now here at pick number 10 that is headed to the Phoenix Suns.
I thought we were gonna pick a fucking European player. Or some shit. I'm not gonna lie, man. I think we wasted our pick.
Number 2 in the Western Conference last year.
What are people saying? Can we check Twitter?
Farther than they did in their Sun series against the Warriors.
I did, Malika, because they didn't have to give up a lot, right, to get Kevin Durant, in my opinion. They were still able to keep Şengün, who I believe is Baby Jokic.
There's another Baby Jokic that we'll hear about later tonight. Yes.
And then, you know, they kept Amen Thompson, Tari Eason, perimeter defense. I believe in the next 2 years, 2 to 3 years, Amen Thompson might be the best two-way player in the league. Like, that's
What?
his
What'd he
ceiling
say?
is to me.
He said Amen Thompson is probably the best two-way player in the
So
league.
you got the experience at the point guard.
All right,
No,
I wouldn't go that far.
He's good, but best two-way player? No. He can't even shoot.
They needed a closer. They have Kevin Durant last year. They beat Golden State.
See, yeah, he did say he shook his head and he said fuck.
Exactly.
Yo, get this nigga off my team, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't want that energy, nigga.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't like that, bro. I don't like that shit, bro.
Bro, get this nigga off my team.
I
Get
don't
this
like
nigga
that
off my
shit,
team.
bro.
I don't like that energy, bro. I don't like that energy.
Fuck
You
that shit.
just got drafted. You just got drafted.
Talking about some fuck.
Talking about shaking your head saying fuck.
Yo, then leave then, bro.
Yeah, leave then. Fuck.
Their offense.
Go play for another team then. Bum ass nigga. Fuck. You're a fucking 6'6" forward that can barely shoot.
There's still a lot left for Kevin Durant
It's messed
to do
up,
with
bro.
the Houston Rockets here, but it seems like these two teams are in very, very different places now.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I mean, with Durant leaving,
That's actually messed up, bro.
different
I'm not gonna
place
lie.
right now.
Yeah, that's
They have
messed
to
up.
make a decision on Bradley Beal. That's really going to be where things shake out for them.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man.
Look,
We should have drafted the 7-footer.
I mean, if you're gonna build a team
Low
and
key.
build it to where you want to get, I think you have to start with the draft. You know, that's where the best teams build is through the draft, and they have an opportunity right here.
What are you looking at here, Andrea?
Yeah, I think I'm looking at. I'm just looking at the bigs. Like come on, Malawach. I think it's time for him. Asa Newell out of Georgia, extremely athletic, defends at a high level. I think going with someone in the center could be important.
show the bigs some love,
15 seconds left. Adam Silver.
With the 10th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Houston Rockets select Kaman Malawach.
Oh, they got the center.
Yeah.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh, bro.
To the
Yo,
Rockets.
are gonna be a problem.
Facts.
Like what?
They just got another big.
How is anyone supposed to score in the paint?
Yeah, literally.
Like what? You guys are clogging that bitch up.
Facts. They're clogging it up. Ahmed Thompson. Now this dude.
Oh man.
What the
And to
fuck?
top it off, you have Kevin Durant.
They had Kevin Durant, Tamari Eason. This is crazy.
Yo, the Rockets might win it all, man.
They're creating pieces, bro.
Wow, look at this. People are already saying Kid does not want to be in Toronto.
Facts. Facts, bro. See, like, bro, this is crazy, bro. Really? Are you serious?
I don't blame, bro.
Absolute loser, pathetic behavior. Good luck, Toronto, with this kid.
Yeah.
Human being here, and when you look at what he's been able to do, certainly at last year at Isle, and it wasn't those two players that intimidated him. It was that seeing his mom in the stands here, and truly.
Why would he do that? He just ruined his momentum right there. He just
Facts.
killed his momentum.
He killed his momentum still.
Stay up a little bit past their bedtime to watch their son.
Yo, he's tearing.
Yo, he's tearing.
Yo, I hope they don't meme that.
League. What do you mean?
This shit mean everything to him.
I hope they don't.
You made it to the league, fam.
Nah, but it's just like I hope they don't meme him. Like,
I hope they don't meme his ass. Oh yeah, he's South Sudan. I knew it. That's a late bloomer. 13.
13 is late. Playing ball at 13 is kind of late.
Yes.
He is not 7 foot. Is he? Oh my god.
I actually don't. I can't tell. Bro.
I can't
sometimes,
tell.
Sometimes
Yeah.
he does. Sometimes he doesn't.
Yeah.
Get that shit out.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. They got a certified.
Why did you pick this nigga?
They got a paint beast, bro. They got he's a good defender. Oh shit.
Oh my gosh, like bro, it would have made way more sense to pick him too, cause it's like
Low
he's
key.
not American.
Low key.
And he went to Duke too. Like that's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Big, he played mostly in drop coverage, but he's a better perimeter shooter than his statistics indicated. It's something he has worked on. He looked very good on that at the combine and shooting drills. I think he's going to be able to stretch that out. And perhaps, maybe you don't trust it yet, but maybe reliable in time.
Okay, thank you. Come on, is with our Monica McNabb.
Come on, you told me yesterday that you
I told her we met Simple Plan and she was like,
tell the truth. Did that delusion include being drafted a lottery pick in the NBA?
damn, that's a good pickup.
Yeah, it included that, like.
Especially for the team like he's playing
Yeah,
on.
for
like,
the team he's playing on, that's a good pickup.
Bro, what the fuck, bro?
That's actually a good pickup.
I'm getting the end just got there.
We also talked about the pride and all the folks that you're representing.
Africa, I had the whole continent on my back, giving hopes to young kids, inspiring young kids and the next generation.
I wonder
of
if Six
African
Plus said
basketball.
anything.
Specifically to your parents,
I fucking hate Six Plus.
Maddie and Wayne, what would you say to them if they're watching at whatever time it is where they're watching?
I mean, I want to thank them so much for
Yeah.
raising me the way they raised me, for making me such a good young man, and raising me the right way and showing me the good values of life.
There's such a joy about you, Colin. Thank you for sharing that, and congratulations tonight.
Thank you so much.
This is such an emotional moment for Kaman's family, considering everything this family has been through to get here. His siblings all sharing in this with him. Again, you heard him with Monica sending the message back to his parents watching at home. Just a tremendous, tremendous story.
I just shared it too. No, seriously, I mean, but this what it's all about. Like, do you realize how hard
Mark
it is to
Williams.
make it to the NBA? Do you know what it feel like to get your
These
name
players do
called?
not
You
respect the
have to-
moment anymore.
especially-
Not gonna lie.
Yo, they're in his comments already?
Yeah, I knew they were gonna be in the comments talking shit.
Damn, bro.
Privilege.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden,
Buddy's girlfriend has more highlights in his own draft night. Damn. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You did this to yourself, nigga. Good for you.
Damn, bro. Yo, they already.
Bro does not.
I think
wanna
his
be
girlfriend
here.
said, "I'm sorry."
Yo.
His girlfriend apologized for him?
Like,
I think when he said fuck, I think she said I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
or something.
Like,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, that's crazy. That's even crazier.
Like, what the fuck? Why do people have so much beef with Toronto?
I don't know.
Or like,
Cause it's
bro.
not America, I guess.
No, but I feel like what's the problem? Like, I feel like don't understand, bro. I don't understand. Like, I feel like if we had a second team too, they would be the same thing. Rockets. Alright. Yeah. Like.
We used to have a second team.
Someone said, haha, Rockets getting coming, hopefully. Wow. And they did. The entire team is forwards. Facts. Facts, bro. When are we gonna get a center, nigga? That's tough, bro. That was a bad pick. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, you want to go to Chicago? How are you even gonna get to Chicago? What the fuck?
As part of a deal to be finalized later.
Oh.
2025 NBA Draft. The Portland Trailblazers select Cedric Coward from Washington State University.
Okay.
So the Portland Trailblazers select Colin Coward here.
He's a wing, okay.
This is a young man with the ultimate bet on yourself story. He paid $25,000 to attend Willamette University after academic scholarship and financial aid. Even the man who recruited him pointed out how rare it is for a future first-round pick to pay his own way to a Division III school here. But his journey didn't stop there. He played 2 years at Eastern Washington before transferring.
Yo, bro was shaking his head and everything.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, that was I know I wasn't crazy. Like, I'm sorry. That was blatant disrespect. Yeah. You don't want to be here? Fuck, leave. Like, that was blatant disrespect, bro. Like, I'm gonna be real. It's not even like, nah, man. Like, that was diss. That was diss. That was diss. He was dissing. Yeah, that was diss, man. Yo, are they in his comments already? I know they're in his comments. Go to the other one. The other one's more recent. Oh, okay. Nah. That's just declare post. Whatever, bro. Fuck it.
But he shot it very well at the combine. He's a 3 and D.
He hating anyways, bro. He hating. I'm not gonna lie.
7'2" wingspan, a big time vertical. He's an outstanding athlete.
You better apologize for that shit, nigga. Facts.
Van Vliet signed a 2-year deal with Rockets.
Yeah, I seen that 50 M's or some shit. 50?
50 mil
for 2 years. Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, he averaged 14 points, 5.5 assists.
To be honest, and also too,
no, he deserves it though.
No, he deserves it, and also his vet presence, is really needed. Like KD is like one thing, but like Fred VanVleet knows what it takes to lead a team. Like,
yeah, he's a team player. Unlike
wow, he's gonna get traded to the Memphis Grizzlies.
Okay,
tough.
And again, it's been quite the journey for him, Andre.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
Man going from D3 to then Eastern Washington, Washington State, entering the portal, committing to Duke, and then deciding to remain for that.
He is a strong athlete, intense competitor, and dangerous three-point shooter. 39% from the arc across his
it clips the last 2 minutes.
Competitive. Cedric headed here to the Memphis Grizzlies, and he's here with our Monica McFadden.
What a long shot of a journey, to use your words, Cedric. But now you're here.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Get this nigga off my fucking team, bro.
Can't believe he did that shit, bro. That's disrespectful, bro.
They said this nigga wanted to go to the Chicago Bulls instead. Trade this nigga. Whoever the Chicago Bulls trade right now, whoever they draft right now, trade this nigga for
trade
him.
his ass. I don't even care if we get someone ass.
I don't care. I don't care what position it is.
I don't like that attitude, bro.
Like already?
Get him off my team.
I don't like that attitude, bro.
I don't like that attitude, bro.
Similar to me, here's my story of where I am today. You can keep going if you believe in yourself, have faith in the Lord, and just work to accomplish your dreams.
Outstanding stuff, Cedric. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Who's that French guy?
I don't know.
Thank you so very much. Fun fact about Cedric Coward, I love that he loves to bake cookies and paint custom sneakers as well. In a night that started with Cooper Flag being drafted #1 overall, Flag will join us here coming up as the NBA draft continues.
Fuck, bro.
Love was
Until Pizza Hut showed up. Go get her. Hi, I'm Peter.
Looks like the meatloaf is different.
Pizza Hut's hooking everyone up with more of what they love. Choose from 4 Hut Lovers pizzas starting at $12.99 each.
Allow it to. I'm sorry.
I love that live reaction. How you feeling watching your teammate get drafted?
Same. I mean, it's surreal. You know, Con.
That's 3 Duke players. That's 3 Duke players.
Go draft in the first round. That's crazy.
My leadership.
Top 10, bro. 3 Duke players went top 10. That's crazy. Mark Williams traded to the Suns? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Hey, you're right, G. You don't get the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. You're supposed to go to the Lakers.
Facts.
Premium for $6.99 per month.
Turn up your summer with Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Twisted Tea fans love the smooth, refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Made with tea and 5% kids of alcohol.
That's crazy.
Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Yo,
We gotta talk about this.
Yo, if you're Christian, if you're the GM and you see that, what are you doing?
10 years as my
Oh, what am I doing?
She's a mother.
I think we turned out all right.
Yo, they already posted about it on Sportsnet.
Oh
He's
no.
not even. I'm not even gonna trade him. Like, he's getting waived.
Facts.
Facts. He's getting waived.
Or yeah, go to the G League. Some
Facts.
shit, nigga.
Learn Chinese. You're going to
Facts.
China.
Facts,
Like,
bro.
what?
Learn Mandarin, buddy.
Look at. They already posted something on Sportsnet talking about it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
No, because bro, if you look at it again, he looks cheesy.
Yeah,
He literally
like,
looks angry.
It's so blatant. Like he didn't even try and hide it.
Fam, that's disrespectful, fam.
That's disrespectful, fam.
And I get you wanted to go to Chicago, but it's like, bro, like, really? Fuck?
You know, like fuck.
Really? That's disrespectful, fam. Shaking your head like,
It's not the team I wanted.
Bitch!
And your girl's like, damn, I'm sorry.
Yeah, like what?
That's disrespectful, bro.
You're a dickhead, bro.
Dickhead, bro. Our team's not even bad, bro. What do you
Literally,
mean?
like, bro, you thought you were gonna come on a winning team? You fucking stink!
I saw on TV, and now I don't have to worry about any of that. I got it shipped in no
Bro, I
time.
hate niggas, bro. I hate overconfident ass niggas.
Facts, bro.
Cause then when he underperforms, he's gonna fucking blame it on something else.
Facts.
He's
He's gonna blame it on someone else.
He's gonna blame it on the fact he's playing in Canada on a team he doesn't like. He's gonna blame it on the atmosphere. He's gonna blame it on something.
All day. Get 20% off using.
Oh, I went to Canada, bro.
Yeah, he's gonna blame it on customs. He's gonna blame it on the weather. Like,
Not hearing none of that, bro. He better explain himself, bro.
Luckily, Navage flushes them out. Simply press a button to quickly rinse away the allergens, dust, and germs other options leave behind. So you can breathe better, fast, drug-free, simple, refreshingly effective. Find Navage in-store or online today.
Who in the world is stopping this team? Bro, this team's not even that nice. Am I tripping?
Welcome back to the 2025 NBA Draft presented by State Farm. The Chicago Bulls are on the clock with the number 12 pick here, and the pick is
Ace Bailey is number 5 overall pick. I went to Utah. The guy said, have fun with the Utah ass.
damn.
Who's next,
With the
bro?
12th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the Chicago Bulls select Noah Essengay from Saint-Jean-du-Bray, France.
Oh,
From the
okay.
Room Club in
One of the
Germany.
French dudes.
Noah Essendon. One of the risers in this draft.
Oh,
Noah
fuck.
began playing basketball.
If they caught me on camera like that, yo.
6 years ago.
I'd be like, no, it's not like that. Facts, I'd throw my hands up.
2 seasons in Germany, which maybe is why that fan looked a little bit confused. But he grew up in France, and he made a huge leap productivity-wise, year 1 to year 2 in Germany, and says
What's
that
the build?
he watches a lot of Kevin
Facts,
Durant.
what's his build?
He watches a lot of Brandon Ingram, and Kawhi Leonard as well. Players that can dribble, that can shoot, that can pass and defend, the whole package here. Jonathan, how did you see him raise his game? I mentioned that leap he made from year 1 to year 2 as he has his moment here with NBA Commissioner Adam
He's
Silver.
3 days older than
Malika,
Cooper Flag.
Noah Esenge is a ball of clay at 18 years old, waiting to be molded into a Swiss.
Okay, let's see this. Let's see it. Is he nice? 6'10"?
Pascal Siakam mold. He guards point guards at over 6'11" in shoes. He draws fouls in bunches with his fluidity and mobility. He's a smart passer. He wreaks havoc defensively with a 9'2" standing reach. He made huge progress, as you mentioned, as the year moved on, playing high-level competition in Germany, despite being the second youngest player in this draft after Cooper Flag. He will not turn 19 years old until December 18th. Now, his shooting is thin frame. 2 things he's going to have to work on, but he's been super productive everywhere he's been. And as
He looks like a based Frenchman.
Yeah.
Like they all got this build.
They all got that same.
The French base.
Headed here to the Chicago Bulls, who are keeping their pick, but that may not be the same for the Atlanta Hawks. Let's bring in our senior insider, Shams Charania. Shams, what can you tell us about the 13th overall pick?
Oh, that's it. That was
13th overall pick
disrespectful.
is being traded from Atlanta to New Orleans, and New Orleans is sending the number 23 overall pick and
Wow,
a
that's crazy.
2026 unprotected first-round pick that's going to be the most favorable out of
These
New
guys just
Orleans
want to go to like
and
market
Milwaukee.
teams.
So essentially 2 first-round
That's what I'm
picks
wondering.
for New Orleans.
Look
to
at they
Milwaukee.
already had that
And
many comments.
at the
That's
number
crazy.
13th pick,
Wow.
the New Orleans have had
300
significant
comments
interest in
already?
a lot of research
That's not
on
good,
their
bro.
team.
Ask him why he hates
So
us.
it's going to be New Orleans that's picking 13th from the Atlanta Hawks. They already drafted Jeremiah Fears. They traded for Jordan Poole. So Perk, their backcourt is starting to take shape here as they wait for DeJounte Murray to return. What else do the Pelicans need?
I think they doing a whole rebuild, right? It all starts with Zion Williamson, but you love, they brought in Joe Dumars, they brought in Troy Weaver, and they have pieces there to compete, right? When you look at their squad, Trey Murphy, when you're looking at all those guys, and they're making room. They just drafted the young fella, and they just moved C.J. McCullough, so he's going to come right on in and get some quality minutes. So again, it's all about establishing coaching. Right? It's all about getting right. And I love who Zion Williamson just signed with. An OG in the game, Bill Duffy. Right? Bill Duffy don't play no games. 42 years in this, he's going to get him right and it's going to keep going.
I think you're right. That really, the Pelicans here, it all really starts and ends with Zion Williamson and what they're able to do. All right, we need to get it over to the podium. We have a special moment with the association.
75 years ago, the first black player was selected with the 13th pick in the NBA draft. They marked the first season with black players in the league. To honor this anniversary, joining Commissioner Silver are family members of those NBA pioneers, along with Hall of Famer and all-time NBA great Oscar Robertson, who is also the first black president of the National Basketball Players Association, and Andre Iguodala, a 4-time NBA champion and the current executive director of the Players Association.
Bruh, shit tweaking. Discord's tweaking.
Chuck Cooper, Earl Lloyd, Nat Sweetwater Clifton, 3 NBA pioneers, the league's first black players who 75 years ago made history. As we continue to welcome the next generation of players into the league tonight, we also celebrate the accomplishments of the legends who came before them. Chuck, Kevin, Chetan, your fathers hold a special place in the creation of the modern NBA. They were courageous, they showed resolve, and they represent a through line that continues today.
Shit,
The power of
tweaking.
sports
Why is the Discord
to bring people
tweaking?
together. We are honored to recognize their lasting contributions to the game. Thank you.
Should we just reset it? I don't know if they're going to work, it still doesn't work.
players
seen
in
this
the
before.
NBA. And this
Facts,
is
yeah,
where
I've
the
never
really
seen
has
this
been built, I think, Andrea, on
Should I just
inclusivity,
call?
on the,
Let's see if I
the
just
backs,
call.
really of black players
thing.
who have made this league
Okay,
what
bet,
it is
yeah,
today.
whatever.
So it was a nice moment from the NBA there to make sure to recognize the forefathers of the association.
Yeah, on the anniversary of, celebrating
Okay,
the men
but,
that created the opportunity for
trade
these
his
young men
ass.
to become someone. Their ability
A lot
to
of
be
these
here on
people
the
have
stage,
absolutely
to
never
be their
watched the
authentic
me.
selves
Guy's a
and
great
have this
player.
moment.
Plus,
I mean,
how
a
are
really
y'all
special
gonna
moment from the
critique
league.
when the
Yeah, you can
Raptors
have
are
a chat with
premier
us about
drafting
that.
team in the
Great
league?
to
Remember the
see
guy?
the great
Remember the
Oscar
rage when we
Robertson
picked
out there.
Scotty?
He spent some
It's
time
not
with
about
Triple
that,
Flag.
bro.
Were people
mad when they
Imagine
picked
how much
Scotty?
money Oscar Robertson would
I
make
don't
right
remember.
now if he were playing. One of the greatest players to ever walk the planet.
And pretty
Yeah, I don't know,
incredible
man. I
to
think
see
we have
the
enough
flag
forwards,
as well.
respectfully.
All right, the pick is in.
Yeah, respect. Yeah, nah, they're frying, bro, for real. Trade him. Bum doesn't even want to be here.
The
Damn.
Atlanta Hawks select Derek Queen from the University of Maryland.
Oh, Derek Queen? Yo, he's nice. Wow.
Some clear excitement
He's a
from
center.
the fans here in Barclays Center. And right there, Derek told me
He's
that
a really
sharing
talented
this
player,
moment
so
with
solid
his
choice,
mom
but very
and doing
concerned about the
something
couple of
great
shakes
for her
of the head
means
shakes
absolutely
he made when he got
everything.
announced. Does he not want to play here? Because if so, that's a huge mistake on management to not have that information in advance.
That's facts. It's like, bro, like how did we draft a nigga that doesn't want to play for us?
Facts.
I'm not gonna lie, he has to respond to that shit. Or like, if he actually doesn't want to be here, then trade his ass. Like.
So it's a good player, bad fit, questionable desire to be here. Classic Raptors.
He could play. I love
Oh, this is Derek Queen?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, nah, he's nice. Damn, we should have picked his ass.
That's what I'm saying.
We should have picked his ass. I mean, if anything, like, I think, to be honest, I think we should have got the guy from Duke.
Like, bro, we should have gotten that guy.
Because, like, realistically, he's like the only true center. Like, even Derek, he's like a...
So why draft someone who doesn't want to be here? Trade his bitch ass. Great job, Bobby. Fucked hard.
Oh my god, bro.
He's got great hands, great feet. His footwork is excellent. And really
Trade is ungrateful ass. We don't need another wing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like, bro. Someone said when Masai leaving. I'm not gonna lie, bro. We need to fucking get rid of that guy too, Masai.
Facts. Cause I swear someone was talking about him taking another GM job somewhere else, and I was like, yo, bet, bro.
Like, get out of here. Respectfully,
I think he can improve his perimeter shooting, but his skill
bro. Everyone's talking about it, bro.
Bro, that's oh my god, bro.
Bro, we
That's such a
should have
bad
gotten the center.
Facts.
The 7-foot guy from Duke.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Like, bro, it's just gonna be blowing me for the whole day. Like, I'm gonna be thinking about this all day now.
Facts.
Why draft the guy who doesn't want to play on our team? And that was our only pick.
He does not want to be there whatsoever.
He was our only
Bro,
pick.
oh man, that's like some real disrespect, bro. No bullshit. No bullshit, bro.
Derek, standing with your mom, Lisa. Okay, we gotta go through your basketball last 3 months or so. The game winner, or in the NCAA tournament, or tonight. I need you to rank both of them. Definitely tonight. Definitely, because I might hit another game and you never know, but this is a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity. When you saw him hit that shot, what did you think in terms of the opportunities that he continues to give himself through the game of basketball? Is this a black
I wanna do that bad like other people.
Why?
It's like you do it right now. You have viewers. People are gonna be like, why is your chat moving like that? You know?
Like, what do you mean? Channel like
What? Because it's a chat. It's a random chat generator. Am I tripping?
How to put chat on your stream? What does that mean? How to add chat? What does that even mean? I think that just adds like it adds like these things
on the screen. Oh.
Yeah.
Let's send it back to the podium.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the Discord. I'm gonna be real. It's super weird.
seeing?
I don't know. It's just not. It's just.
I have no idea.
Maybe you have to restart the internet or something. I don't know.
Because the same thing happened to Christian. Like, it just stopped working randomly. Like, randomly. So, I don't know. I don't know.
With the 14th pick in the 2025 NBA Draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Carter Bryant from the University of Arizona.
Carter Bryant.
I think this quote from Arizona head coach Tommy Lloyd sounds like Carter Bryant pretty well. He says, quote, he checks two boxes that are really hard to check. He's an elite talent, and he has elite character. He comes from a basketball family. His father played college ball at Long Beach State. His grandfather is a member of the Deaf USA Basketball Hall of Fame. So his mom is a sign language interpreter, and Carter is fluent in
I'm trying to leave and come back. It's not working.
He seems like the prototype for what everyone I think is looking for a switchable defender, sort of the perfect basketball build and an even better person. It sounds like he hit the lottery, literally.
Yeah, another 3-and-D guy that we talked about a little bit earlier. His mom played volleyball at Arizona. He comes from an athletic family. He only averaged about 6 points and 4 rebounds a game. But he made 39 threes on the year. He shot 37% from three. And he's a versatile defender. He's got size, he's got length, and he's got excellent athleticism. So as a wing, he's got a tremendous amount of potential as a switchable defender, as you say, and he can hit a standstill three-point shot. So he can guard 1 through 4. He was second on the Arizona team in block shots. His assignment when he was the primary defender, he held his assignment to 37% from the field. He had over 25 blocks and over 25 steals. He was only one of 9 freshmen in the country to accomplish that. And almost half his points came off of 3-point field goals. So he can spread the floor, but really where he's
we're not getting it. Like, why don't we pick his ass?
His versatility,
I'm so confused.
And he plays hard. And he was willing to play a role this last year at Arizona. He wasn't relied upon to be a primary scorer. He just busted his tail defending, getting to the glass. He wasn't expected to score. When he had an open shot, he hit it.
He played limited minutes, but before February, he had 15 games with less than 20 minutes. And he earned more time as the season goes on. After February, just 2 games with less than 20 minutes. He's a high-flying athlete, 39.5-inch max vertical, and a great motor. And like you said, a consistent three-point shooter.
Yeah, he was top 10 in just about every category.
And he's what the Spurs need. A 3-and-D guy reminds me a lot of OG Anunoby.
Yeah.
Now the defending champs, they're on the clock. The Oklahoma City Thunder at number 15. That'll complete the lottery here, the 2025 lottery.
Yeah,
but we have seen plenty of talent come out of the first round, even outside of the lottery.
I don't know what's going on with the Discord.
Pascal Siakam, who we just saw in the
Yeah, I
NBA
might have to
Finals.
restart.
Rudy Gobert was the 27th pick.
Okay, yo, one sec.